Welcome to PT26Nuts review of the Magpul MOE stock. As you can see, there are 3 different versions of it here. I'm going to talk a little bit about each one and kind of about all of them overall. So they're all just about the same. Okay, this stock is meant to replace your standard AR15 stock, which we'll have a video on as well. You can look it up, it'll probably be in the related videos. Okay, you can also use this stock on anything that has a standard AR15 buffer tube. For example, this is a Mini 14 with a Tapco stock on it, and all I did was switch out the stocks. It's still the same polymer tube that it comes from Tapco with. Okay, here you can see a Mossberg 590. It has a Mesa tactical adapter, so it also can use an AR15 stock. And of course you have a standard carbine length AR. It only works on the carbine tubes. If you try to use it on the rifle tube, you'll figure out real quick why you can't. It's a totally different shape. This is the box it comes in. Pretty standard. There's some paperwork inside. Magpul sticker. That's enough about that though. Okay. Move these around a little bit better here. So there are a lot of things this will fit on besides the AR-15. There's a lot of things now are using AR-15 buffer tubes because of the customization options that it gives you. There's so many AR-15 stocks on the market right now that you can pretty much have your pick if you have that type of tube. This is available in both a mil-spec and a commercial stock size. The only real difference is that the commercial has this spacer back here and it's a little bit bigger to fit the tube. Okay, philosophy. Why would you want to use these? Personally, I think the standard AR-15 stock sucks. Ergonomically and fit and finish and just in every area. It really sucks. These are fairly cheap, easy to replace, and if you're going to use Magpul furniture, give you a very nice look overall. Other than that, that's about the only reason you would change out. I mean, otherwise it works exactly the same. I mean, you have a little switch and you can move it in and out. That's pretty standard. That's the only feature of this. Although it does have the trigger protected, unlike the standard AR-15 stock, where it's just kind of hanging out there. Track record. Magpul has for several years been pretty much the dominant AR-15 accessory maker, especially for military and law enforcement. It's pretty much just unquestioned at this point that they make about the best stuff. There are some companies that might do it better, some do it worse, but as far as you're going to buy it and know it's going to work, I would say Magpul's about the best for that. So track record's very good. The polymer quality. All of Magpul's polymers are awesome. They are at least as good as Glock. I would actually say a little bit better. Ergonomics. The stock has a nice rubber butt pad. It has a arm there to keep you from accidentally pressing the release for the collapsing mechanism. I would say the ergonomics are very good. It has a nice cheek rest there. Depending on how far you have the stock extended, that may or may not help you. Very ergonomic overall. Durability and reliability. I've had the 3 of these for a year and a half now. On the longest one, this one I've had about a year and a half. This one I've had about 6 months or so, and this one I honestly just bought the other day. But on the one I've had a year and a half, it's been awesome. It's never failed me. It works every time. There's nothing really to go wrong with this, so I'd say it's very durable and very reliable. Variations, as you can see, there's 3 of the 4 colors it comes in here. There's flat dark earth, OD, and black. There's also a foliage green. There's a commercial spec version and a 2 mil spec versions here. Those are some more variations. One variation I will talk a little more about is the CTR. I would call it a variation on the stock because it's basically this stock with an extra little piece here, looks like it goes right there, that allows you to lock the stock in position so where it won't wiggle at all. A lot of people like it. Personally, I don't think it's worth the extra $40. Just my opinion though. Accessory wise, there are these holes here where you can mount in a cheek rest if you want a higher cheek weld. If you're using a scope or a red dot sight, you may need one. However, it's pretty much for things like these two only. You can't use it on a standard AR15 because of the charging handle. It just won't come back all the way. Also, there's a butt pad you can buy for it. And it comes in 3 different lengths. This is the one it comes with, the slimmest, and I think that is like the second to largest. And those are about 20 bucks a piece, as are the cheek rests. Compatibility with your systems. If you're running something with an AR15 buffer tube, it's compatible. There's lots of things out there, as I said before, that have a standard AR15 buffer tube. One of those would be the Mesa Tactical shotgun stock adapter. Probably do a video on it later, but let me show you what that looks like. Just a piece of aluminum that allows you to mount a buffer tube to mount an AR-15 stock. Okay. That's about it though. I mean, unless you're running an AR-15 or something with its stock, it's not going to be compatible. Value, I would say, is very high. These are $60 each. That's pretty much what you're going to expect to pay for them. I've seen a little more. I've never seen less than that. Some people think, oh, well, I'll charge 65 or 70 and, you know, rip people off. That happens sometimes, but I've never seen them lower than $60. Well, like I said, the CTR is $40 more. It's $100, and it's kind of a variation on this. I'll probably eventually get one of those and do a video on it too, but it looks exactly like this except with a little lock mechanism to stop the buffer tube from wiggling inside the stock. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and don't forget to thumbs up the video.